All right, everybody, welcome. It's Tuesday, March 18th, 2025. It is 5:25 p.m. Eastern. The market will reopen here in about 35 minutes. I want to get this analysis out to you guys, tell you what I'm seeing. Had a very busy day recording some course lessons, went very well. Finally happy with some of my takes. So we're getting there, getting close to the launch. Programmer is definitely making some amazing progress with the trading view indicators. So we seem to be on schedule to launch here in a couple of weeks. Go to volproedge.com, join the wait list, and join the Discord, link in the description. All right, let's get into the analysis, you guys. Guys, today's analysis was pretty spot on for those of you that used it. Go check the video from yesterday. What I said was that if you are looking to play this market, probably look to play the short side. But because we had some temporary resistance here on ES at 57.20, I said we want to wait and see that. Sorry, it was support because it was underneath us. We want to wait and see if price breaks that, and then we use that as a resistance level to go short. Nice move back down. So kept you on the right side of the market for sure. Hope you guys took advantage of that. The question is, what are we expecting in the next 24 hours? I'm expecting a little bit of a bounce here. I'm not as crazy about ES, but of course it will be correlated with NQ, so they will both end up doing the same thing anyways. Right now on ES, you can see we're at the true average here, some support. We're at some temporary monthly support here, so I'm still betting on a little bit of a bounce, especially on the NASDAQ. I'll show you in a second. I'm going to put a trade on my fresh XFA right at the open, and I'm either going to take a nice loss or I'm going to catch this move at the beginning of the open for a push higher. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to be wrong or right. It's not about wrong or right. It's about probabilities, and I see a good setup, and I think there's a chance to make money, so I'm going to take my shot. Today I made about 520 bucks on two XFAs, 215 bucks each or something like that. So working toward payouts on those. I've got about $11,000 collected balance in those two XFAs now. So on this trade tonight, I'll put a fresh XFA on. And what I'm looking for here, ES, I would say, there's your support zone right there. 56.40 to 56.50, anywhere in here. Look, if we start to break down through that, look out below. That could happen. That's your key level. Watch that level. If it holds, I do think you could see a push back up like this. Certainly the NASDAQ looks better to me. Let's go ahead and load that. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be trading now live in 32 minutes. Not live for you, but live for me. When I upload this video, I'm going straight to my XFA panel on Top Step X, and I will go ahead and put that fresh trade in. So looking at the NASDAQ, let's go ahead and move the Sierra chart scoreboard down a little bit there. Looking at the NASDAQ here, guys, I mean, yeah, look, it's bearish. We could just blow through this support level. We really could. I don't have an idea of what's going to happen. I don't have a crystal ball, but I do have an edge, Volpro edge, that when you place these trades in the right places at the right time, it stacks the probabilities in your favor and you make money, hence my payouts, my track record, all that stuff. So if you're paying attention, I think you're doing very well. The last couple of weeks, I started uploading these analysis videos for you guys. So looking at the NASDAQ here, same analysis from yesterday was valid. I said, look for a break below 20,000 and then start to short rallies. That turned out to be a very good game plan for the day if you followed it. So now the question is, by the way, today I made my 530 bucks by longing right here at my extension support level. Absolutely beautiful. I saw an intraday buy signal down there. I bought, had a nice little move, and I was done. Got my $200 days, working toward the payout. So perfect. I'm just trying to trade a little bit here and there while I'm doing the course and getting ready to launch Vol Pro Edge and all that fun stuff. So look, we're at a position right now. I can tell you, it's something big's going to happen here. We're at such a key level in the NASDAQ and for the S&P as well, because they're going to move in tandem. Here, this quarterly level on the NASDAQ, we're right there, and we've been bouncing against it now for several days. Look, I'm going to bet on it holding, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to watch the open. My support right there for the NASDAQ is coming in nice and snug right there at 19,643. So I'm going to be taking a shot somewhere right in here, and I'm going to try to, catch a bounce at least back up to the middle of the Vol Pro Edge envelope here. You got the true average there stacked in. So, my first target level would be right in this area here at 19,835. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. If that starts to break, probably we're pushing higher. back up to 20,000. So guys, that's my bet, and we'll see what happens. You know, you can't win them all, but you got to wait for these setups. I like that the daily here, you know, trend down, pull back, support here, beautiful level we called there last week. Nice rally, called it correctly last night. Now we're back down. Look, I'm betting on support holding and firing back up. We'll see what happens. Certainly, anything can happen. We could go from here back up to here and then straight back down, guys. I don't have a crystal ball, but the analysis works when you follow it consistently and you pick your spots, be patient, be disciplined. That's the way to make money. So that's the trade I'm going to be taking, and I'll let you guys know. Are you going to lose or I'm going to win? And you get to know. All right, so let's go quickly to the 10-year. I want to look at the 10-year real quick just to see what's going on in the bond market. Do we have any fear here? Still very, very choppy in here. I'm not really getting a clear read one way or the other. So I don't see a lot of fear in this market. By the way, guys, the Euro US dollar analysis from yesterday, go look at the video. The level was spot on last I checked. Let's quickly look at gold, and then we'll probably wrap it up with the Euro. And I got to get this video out to you guys. We'll do some Bitcoin. We'll look at Bitcoin as well. I want to see if there's a little bit of risk on. I mean, Putin did temporarily, we think, accept a potential ceasefire agreement in Ukraine. So that could be a nice catalyst. I don't necessarily pay attention to those things. I mean, I'm aware of what's going on geopolitically, but Volpro Edge is all you need because all that information is baked into these charts. So you can see, what the institutional players are doing by simply reading the levels, right? Wow. So gold turned out to be absolutely spot on. Go look at yesterday's video. I said, I think we're going to push higher, gun for this 30-30 level. We ended up exceeding that. My level, I said, was right down in here. So it didn't get there, but still kept you on the right side of the market. You were being careful. You weren't shorting. I think it's the same thing, guys. It's hard to long up here, but we continue to just fire to the upside on gold. It looks like a strong market so far. So you've got a lot of support now into 30-20. I would definitely not be shorting gold here. So let's go ahead and finish off here. Let's look at crude just quickly, and then the dollar, and then Bitcoin, and then we'll be done so I can upload this video to you so you have it before the market opens. All right, wild day in crude. Yesterday I said I'd just be careful because, you're in a bunch of chop right now. You don't want to take any big chances. I feel the same way about crude for the next 24 hours. This is a tough range to read. So what do you know? Just to stay out of crude oil for right now, right? NASDAQ, in my opinion, is a better opportunity. That's why I'm going to focus on the NASDAQ. So crude, I would just not do anything. Let's go ahead and look at the euro against the dollar. This was very sweet to see, spot on. Called the euro support level 29.60, 29.80 right in there. Great spot to buy the pullbacks, push higher. Exactly what happened. You got to be a little careful now. You're getting into some potential weekly resistance. So I don't know. I think that was a better trade yesterday. For today, I probably wouldn't recommend doing anything on the euro US dollar. You can't get them every day, guys. And the key is to stay out of tough markets. Yesterday was a great opportunity in the euro. Called it. Gold, called it. ES, NQ short, called it. So certain days you're going to get good opportunities, and certain days you got to look at the charts and go, hey, look, this is not clear. So for the euro today, not clear. Right now, NASDAQ still my top choice. Let's go ahead and finish off with Bitcoin and see what we got shaken in crypto land. Yeah, so looking at Bitcoin, we're right at some weekly support here. The daily's giving a nice little pullback pattern here. Look, if I was trading Bitcoin, I'd probably look to get long. Again, no guarantee this is not going to fall out of bed, but it looks to me like it's matching up with the NASDAQ a little bit. They are tracking each other for the time being. There's a correlation there. So Bitcoin, you got a lot of support right here at 82,000 right when we open. Could push back up to these highs, maybe 86,000, something like that. A lot of quarterly support right here, as you can see. Same thing as the NASDAQ. They're different levels, but we're still at a lot of support. So these are my picks for the next 24 hours, you guys. I'm going to get to the charts because the market's going to reopen here in about 20 minutes, and I want to be ready to put that trade on. I will try to film it for you and upload it to the channel, show you that XFA trade. I wish you guys the best of luck. Remember, I'm giving you the analysis. I'm teaching you how Volpro Edge works. If you want to learn how to use it in more detail, join the waiting list at volproedge.com. Like, subscribe, share, comment. All these kind of things help the channel to grow. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll be back and let you guys know. The Discord is where I post, little thoughts I have throughout the day in terms of what I see developing. And I will see you guys there. If you haven't joined the Discord, join it. We've got over 100 people in the last few weeks. So really cool, great group of guys there, all interacting, real traders, answering each other's questions. And we got a great group. So hope you join us. All right, you guys, cheers and good luck.